Hey up, sugar nuts, how we doing? And welcome back to another episode of SeddzSayz. We are back today with another music video reaction for you guys, and this one comes courtesy of a band that I have worked with many a time over the past 5-6 years. Today I am talking about Chester-based blackened death metal band. This is Turin. Now, these guys are wicked. Really, really fucking good. I remember I first came across these guys, I think it was going back to 2013, when I saw them perform at Summer Jam Festival at Sound Control in Manchester. It was a absolutely stacked lineup that featured the likes of Mallory Knox, Heights, Devil Sold His Soul, Feed the Rhino, Heart of a Coward, TRC, who else played? With One Last Breath, Martyr Defiled, Hacktivists were on there, Malefice. It was just a really, really cool lineup. In particular, I remember from that festival, Bury Tomorrow and Yashin were headlining the two stages, and Bury Tomorrow were running late, and like I said, they clashed with Yashin. And a lot of people in the Bury Tomorrow crowd started chanting, "We love Yashin!" And it was just the funniest thing ever. But yes, like I said, This Is Turin played this festival and they absolutely blew me away. I remember going buying merch from the guys. I remember interviewing them at the time for an online music magazine I wrote for. And I've kept in touch with those guys ever since. Over the years, they've played shows for me many a time when I was the promoter at the Alma in Bolton. I remember in particular when they opened for the Dally Thundering concept, which was a really, really cool show. And they never fail to impress me live and on recording. They released some wicked songs over the years. About a year ago, they released a really, really cool one called Wrath that was incredible. Going back 3 or 4 years ago, they had a few wicked singles called Thrones and Revelation 23:1, which were both really, really cool. But we are checking out their brand new single today, which is called Misery. Now, it has got a special guest doing special guest vocals on this song, and it is none other than CJ McMahon, or McMahon? McMahon? I'm going to say McMahon. From the band Thy Art Is Murder, which is really, really cool. So I'm looking forward to checking out this one today. We're going to jump straight in there because you guys need to check this band out. They are really, really cool. So without further ado, this is Turin with their new song Misery. Whoa. Absolute tone for days, man. And even though I did describe them as like a blackened death metal band, there's so many other elements thrown in there as well. They take a lot of influence from technical metal and progressive metal as well. So it's a really, really cool sound that they've formed. I've said this multiple times throughout the years. Lead vocalist Daryl Jones is probably one of my favourite upcoming metal vocalists in the northwest of England. I mean, he's in This Is Turin and he's in a band called Sworn Amongst as well. And his vocal style differs so much from those two projects. Really diverse and really talented guy. That's CJ's vocals there. Classic Thy Art Is Murder. Really simplistic music video as well, but it's very effective. I'm kind of just enthralled watching this dancer. The way she moves to the music, it's quite hypnotic actually.
Eternity is a sentence for the act that I commit. Suffering is nothing into the abyss. Damnation is the dead, full broken and deceased. Glistening inside my frowns.
Yeah, if you love bands kind of like Carnifex, the Acacia Strain, Fit for an Autopsy maybe, I definitely recommend checking out This Is Turin. Ooh, come on, proper heavy section, that's what we need, boys. Yes! Whoa-hoo-hoo! Such a absolutely pummeling breakdown, man. Got a bit of a Aversion's Crown kind of feel to this bit. Oh, hoo-hoo. Just the sound of that fucking kick is absolutely superb. Proper cuts through the mix. Nice, nice, nice. That was This Is Turin with a new single, Misery, and it was shot by Gaz Davis Media, who do some absolutely incredible work in the UK and EU music scene. They're an absolutely wicked videographer company, so if you need any work doing, go check those guys out, because they've done some incredible music videos over the years. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed that. This Is Turin are a band that have never put out a song that I've disliked. They're a band that have kind of, in my opinion, evolved so much over the years, especially from that first time I saw them back in 2013. And don't get me wrong, they were wicked back then. Like I said, they captivated me and they proper got me hooked. But I think the newer stuff they've put out over the past year, like I said, Wrath and this new song, Misery, is probably the finest material they've been working on to date. And I certainly can't wait to hear what comes next from this band. In my opinion, they always should have been bigger. They're a band that just, unfortunately, I don't know why they never got picked up, or they didn't kind of get the claim to fame that they deserved. But I always thought, as a promoter and a booking agent who worked with them several times and saw their potential, I always wished that they'd kind of skyrocketed. And maybe they will. Maybe this is their time, because that was really, really cool. And when you've got people like CJ from Thy Art Is Murder featuring on your songs, it can only be a good thing, especially when it's sounding that fucking dope. If you did enjoy This Is Turin, I will link all of their social media down below so you can check them out for yourselves. Like I said, go back and check out all of their earlier stuff. In particular, Thrones, which came out in 2016. I absolutely fucking love that track. And if you did enjoy this episode of SeddzSayz, please do hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with everything SeddzSayz related. We'll be back later today with something a bit different, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But in the meantime, have a good evening and stay safe, folks.